Check, 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 check. Test, 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 test.
Sound good to me.
I can hear sparks.
Sound good?
All right, I think we're good. I think we're
all
right.
good?
Yeah.
We're good this time?
Beautiful.
Then why did we screw up last time? What was going on?
Come on.
What's going on around here?
We just got to be better than the student.
Yeah.
That happened the last time,
It
I think
did,
we were
yeah.
here. Yeah. So you're very good at that, protecting your equipment. That's good.
This is my third year doing this.
Yeah.
I got in the hang of
All
it
right.
at this point.
There you go. You're a grizzled veteran.
I like veterans a bit of a stretch.
Well, that's
3 years as a vet. I've only had one camera, so
we want to avoid incidents. So let's start with 5 on the clock. See, I think that band sounds really good. Just me.
you said 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
And then run down to the bathroom. Did they put new bathrooms in the concessions area?
No, you go out left and then first right down the hallway. And they're right on your right.
All right, need a favor. You want to throw
Okay.
throw starters at me?
Oh, okay. Rice Lake. 1, 10, 11, 12, 21.
Okay. So junior, senior, junior,
Yep.
and then a freshman.
And a freshman.
Brielle
And Brielle.
Baltz.
And making a third of her three-pointers
Yeah,
as a freshman.
off to a good start,
that's
yeah.
not bad.
Yep, 7 points a game as a freshman.
Yep.
All right.
And then North, 12, 14, 21, 22, and 30.
Okay. And what have you figured out for New Mueller? New Miller or
She
New
said Mueller.
Mueller? Still
Yes,
again.
that's
All right.
what Deb Peterson said, New Mueller.
Yep. Perfect.
Sparks.
Yo.
Here was the student camera last night.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Look at it. It's like
Look at the
tilted
base.
over, and
Yeah.
the entire base, none of that was those
Yeah.
are supposed to connect
Yeah,
to each of the
yeah.
legs, so you could.
You got it this wide, and then you got the headway down. Oh, what could possibly go wrong? I love how you took a picture of it, too.
It's for legal reasons.
Yeah, there you go. Who's the other big kid there, Brado? That with the knee brace and knee sleeve and all that?
Who would that be? Well, they don't list heights.
Right, that's what I'm bumming about.
Well, it's funny because I had to go to the Bound website to get two heights and positions, which for some reason are not on their roster.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the era of positionless basketball. Maybe that's what it is.
Definitely some teams have that.
Yeah. I remember we had them last year, but I only remember Shepley and Schmidt.
Yeah.
I remember some of the names, but I couldn't pick them out of a police lineup.
And I think you're right. I think she simply came in and subbed for Schmidt and played like 2 minutes. Just to get a drink of water, catch your breath, now you're back in. So, yeah. But she's going to have to give them minutes, whoever it is.
Yes.
But to see what she is in the starting lineup once they get them going. What we decide on Bree Barahona?
Barahona, yes.
Yeah.
Barahona. Good evening and welcome to the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School. Zaleski Sports presents girls high school basketball and a Big Rivers Conference matchup tonight between the Rice Lake Warriors. 2-1 overall this season. This is their first BRC game. The Warriors rank number 2 in the latest State Division II poll versus the Eau Claire North Huskies, who come in tonight with a 2-3 overall record, 0-1 in the Big Rivers Conference. Hello again, everybody. I'm Bob Bradovich, joined by former Eau Claire Memorial coach Dave Sparger. And Spargs, I tell you, great atmosphere in the Doghouse tonight. You got the band here. You got the kids wearing, Christmas. They got the Christmas decorations out, wearing the Santa hats, and you got one of the state's top players in the gym in Rice Lakes, Adelie Shepley.
She is worth the price of admission. I will tell you that. You and I have had the privilege of watching her these last 3-4 years, and boy, can she put on a show. And I got a feeling that's why this crowd is what it is tonight. If she's not playing or if she's not on this roster right now, I don't think you get half the people. I think they're just here. They're excited to watch somebody as talented as Adeline Shepley. And you and I had a chance to talk about off air. She is going to go to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. That's just awesome that Madison, UW can keep a talented in-state player to help their program. And that's where it's all going to start, is with those in-state talents. And she is just a great example of just an outstanding athlete and just somebody who's just a blast to watch play basketball.
She's a 4-year starter, averaging 30.3 points per game, shooting 43.7% from the floor, and she averages 11.3 rebounds per game. She does it all. Now, for Rice Lake, they're going to be without one of their other high-end starters, and that's Addison Schmidt, 6'2 junior, who averages 10.5 points per game, dealing with an illness. So she played in that game over at the Sonotag Center against Stevens Point, hasn't played since. So they're trying to take the long-term approach with her.
Yeah, exactly right. And that's when they discovered something wasn't right. She could not run the floor. She just was out of breath and just didn't feel good. She was talking to her mom, who's one of the assistant coaches, says, my legs just feel heavy. I can't move. And that's when they knew they had to get her looked at and really taken care of, because it's a long season and you got to get a jump on those kind of things early. And you're right. She is truly one of the premier players in the Big Rivers, and hands down the best back to the basket player. There's just not many of those in the Big Rivers, and she's 6'2", and she plays with her back to the hoop, and she is tough inside. Now, without her tonight, who's the other one going to step up for Rice Lake? You can't just rely on one person in the Big Rivers. So Rice Lake's going to lean on somebody. Who is it that's going to step up tonight?
Well, it could be Brielle Baltz, their freshman guard, who's averaging 7.3 points per game, shooting 33.3% from behind the arc. Now, if you look over on the other side, Eau Claire North, Deb Peterson, their head coach, telling me, they've got some kids that are sick. So she's going to be going with the very young starting lineup. And one player who's starting to make a splash as a freshman, Livia Neumuller, the 5'8 freshman, averaging 15.5 points per game, shooting 32.5% from behind the arc. We saw her in a game we did earlier here, Sparks, when the Huskies played host to Altoona. And Neumuller, I tell you, plays with zero fear. You would never know she's a freshman unless you looked at the roster.
Well, and give Coach Deb Peterson all the credit, right? I mean, you're putting a freshman on the floor, starting, running your offense, and telling her, hey, if you've got the shot, take it. And she did. That first game we watched her, she was pulling the trigger, no hesitation, a lot of confidence, played really well. I think she ended up with 16, 18 points that night. You know, like you said, a very talented young freshman. And again, we'll see her talents on the floor tonight, but she's maybe got a little bit more help, right? We talk about Adeline Shepler. She's the one that's been playing very well too. And got another senior, but like you said, a little illness with this group, so she's starting a couple freshmen, starting a couple sophomores. So it'll be interesting too with that North Husky roster.
Strategy will be interesting tonight, Sparks. You know, we were talking with the Rice Lake coaches, and they said that some teams have just blitzed Adeline Shepley with 3 players and basically playing 3-on-4 with the rest of the group. I mean, I've heard of a triangle and 2. I've never heard about what would that be?
Yeah.
Parallelogram or something. But the point being is that, and I think Rice Lake's going to be used to this, they're going to see gimmick defenses all year long to try to slow down Adeline Shepley.
Yeah, and the key there, I think, is when people do that, they want the ball out of her hands. And so when she gets the ball, if she puts it on the floor, they're going to run extra bodies at her and make her give it up.
We got a little bit of room for you here at the Doghouse. As we mentioned, it's a big crowd for a Friday night in mid-December. If you got time, stop on over here at North High School. Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the action here on Zaleski Sports. Rice Lake comes in averaging 64.3 points per game. They give up 50.7. Eau Claire North averaging 52.5 points per game. They've been allowing 66 points per game. Huskies and Warriors coming up now here at the Doghouse. But first, it'll be the Eau Claire North Pep Band with our national anthem. Eau Claire North Pep Band with a great rendition of our national anthem. Rice Lake Warriors starting lineup's going to look like this. Brielle Baltz, freshman guard. Adeline Shepley, senior guard. Harper Schomer, junior guard. Abby Dobereiner, junior guard. And Bree Barahona, who is a junior forward. Huskies starters are as follows. Hadley Sullivan, 5'4" freshman. Alyssa Manteful, 5'8" senior. Livia Neumuller, 5'8" freshman. Adeline Shepler, 5'8" senior. And Anna Schmidt, 5'7" sophomore. Carla Olson is the head coach of the Warriors. This is a team that advanced to the WIAA Division II state tournament last year. Lost in the state semifinals to Madison Edgewood. And that capped off a season in which the Warriors went 23-6, 10-4 in the Big Rivers Conference. Eau Claire North, meanwhile, finished with the winning record last year, 14-12, 7-7 in the DRC. Huskies in the white jerseys, Rice Lake in the blue.
I asked head coach Darla Olson of Rice Lake, what is the key tonight for your success? And it was real simple. Take care of the basketball. She said, we just have to eliminate turnovers and give ourselves a chance at the basket. So real simple for the Warriors tonight.
So it'll be Shepler and Shepley. Shepley wins the tap. And the Warriors have the basketball in the front court.
Yeah, and Huskies starting out the 2-3 zone.
On the near side, here is Schomer. They get it to Shepley, the kick out. Dobereiner driving baseline. That one won't go, but a good offensive rebound by Bolt. Shepler for three. That rims out.
Yeah, great job by Baltz coming through that perimeter to get that rebound and giving Shepley a look.
Mantifull pulled down the rebound. Now it's Anna Schmidt in the corner.
Rice Lake in that man-to-man D.
Newmuller, that won't go. Gets her own rebound in traffic.
Gets tied
Held
up.
the ball on the possession arrow point in the way of the Huskies.
But there again, Newmuller showing how aggressive she can be on the offensive end.
Yeah, again, just plays beyond her years. Takes it strong into the lane. It was knocked away by Schomer. And then steps on Hadley Sullivan. So the turnover gives it back to the Warriors. Early stages, first half here from the Doghouse. Rice Lake with the basketball. They are the number 2 ranked team. Nice give and go.
Pretty.
And Shepley with the finish.
That's how you run a zone attack. You go down to that, call it short corner down there in the baseline, and then you hit Shepley coming off that high post down the paint. That was run to perfection. Easy bucket right there for Shepley.
Newmuller up top. Kicks to the corner. Schmidt will launch, and that is good.
Three-point arc will be crucial for the Huskies. That's how they were able to go over and beat Marshfield. They were knocking down the three.
Shepley swings it. Dobereiner again going baseline. Dobereiner gets the roll.
Yeah, tough move going baseline there against that zone. It worked.
Abby Dobereiner, the junior, averaging 7 points per game. Here's Hadley Sullivan. Mantifull now. Back to Newmuller. Wanted to get it to Schmidt. That one winds up out of bounds, and the Warriors will get it back.
Yeah, good idea, right? Get that penetration in the paint and then kick it out for a shot, but that one just got a little errant.
I kind of like the idea of what North's trying to do offensively, the drive and kick. And the Huskies defense forcing a turnover. Schmidt back to Shepler, guarded by Shepley. Here's Sullivan on the drive. Little too strong, a rebound Baltz. Finds Shepley, it's knocked away. Now on the near side, Schomer working side to Dobereiner. Mid-range shot rims out for Dobereiner. And the Huskies are on the run. Shepler, the kick out. Sullivan for three. That rims out. Baltz pulls down another rebound. Quickly ahead. Dobereiner won't get the roll, but she'll head to the line.
Yeah, nice job on the lead pass there to get Dobereiner on the break there. Bang, little body. Didn't quite get it to go, but she'll draw two.
You know, for the Huskies, important in this game to just stay close. Stay in the game. Keep it, within striking distance, and then see what you can do when you get into the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't let them start getting away from you by double digits. Keep it close. Maybe you knock down a few threes late and come out with this.
1-2 from the stripe. It's a 2-point Warriors lead. Up top, Mantifull. That three-pointer is no good. Dobereiner the rebound. Now here comes Shepley. Down the lane, off the glass and good.
Well, there's a little bit of what she can do, folks, right there. Coast to coast, through about three defenders and lays it up and in.
Huskies with the ball down by 4. Kick out, Shepler. Now back to Newmuller. Baltz all over Newmuller.
Yeah, good defense right there.
It's a battle we're going to see for 3 more years.
How about that? A couple of freshmen.
Yeah. On the drive, Mantifull. She gets fouled.
Well, there again, you talked about that good penetration, either finish or kick. That time she draws the foul.
So Alyssa Manifold, 5'8" senior who averages just under 8 points per game. Huskies will sub in Olivia Hernandez. And Hayden Stanley is in for Rice Lake. Oh, a 2 that trip for the Huskies. Stanley up top. Finds Shepley. Open look from the perimeter. That's no good. Down to Hernandez. That one hit the end line. We talked about it before the game, Sparks. Shepley's 3-point percentage a little down compared to where she was in previous years.
Yeah, and that'll just get better as the season going on. Again, she had a great volleyball season, so she's just trying to find that range now getting into the hoop season.
She's at the high post. They dump it down low. Barahona gives it up. Shepley misfires on that 3.
Well, she's
trying to take it inside, but it's knocked away by Shepler.
Yeah, and she's had good looks right from that spot.
Hernandez open from the perimeter. That's no good. Another rebound for Balt. Ahead to Stanley, and she took some steps.
Yeah, she just got going a little too fast. She knew what she wanted to do, had that penetration, but just took one extra step.
Hadley Sullivan back in for the Huskies. Newmuller will get a break.
Yeah, it'll be interesting how the Huskies attack this when Shepley gets, if she starts getting hot from 3, they're going to be in trouble because they really are leaving her wide open.
Shepler with the drive and kick, but Hernandez came up a little short on that 3-pointer. Ellison Brown, the junior, will check in for Rice Lake, which still leads by a score of 7-3. Stanley to Baltz. On the wing to Brown. Trying to post up Shepley inside, and that cross-court pass goes awry.
Yeah, Shepley's posting up on that weak side block. She's actually got her pinned, and she's looking for a little alley-oop over the top to her. You can see her talking to one of her buddies there, that guard on the weak side, and saying, hey, look for me on the backside block. Get it up and over to me.
Shepler on the drive, left hand, and the finish.
Tough finish with the left.
Well, Shepler driving on Shepley, and Shepler with a nice left-handed finish. Posting up Shepley. I tell you, Sparks, Shepley guarding Shepler and vice versa. This could be a long night.
But again, good look right there. She talked about before how she wanted that ball moved to the other side. The skip pass created the steal inside. Catch that real quick, dump it inside. Good post move, but she was fouled before she went up.
Dobriner back in for Rice Lake. They find Stanley up top. Baltz will launch from distance.
Good follow.
Offensive rebound, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Mia Thompson is in for the Huskies. Thompson's a 5'7" senior. Huskies down by 2. Pull up jumper. Out won't go for Newmuller. Shepler on the drive, fouled up top.
Boy, the Huskies have just got to get back into that paint and get turned around. Because if they've got their backs turned, they're trying to run with her. She's just going to blow by them. She's done that twice now. Once for a bucket, and that time getting fouled.
Harper Schomer back in for Rice Lake. Yeah, Shepley has gotten really good at that change of pace.
Yeah, good post up right there. Didn't get it to quite fall. But again, good ball movement by the Warriors. Again, that zone attack, when they swing it and get that ball moving, they're getting the seals inside. They're getting that look off that skip pass. So right now they're running a good offense. They're just not getting the drop.
Harper Schomer gets fouled.
Real nice baseline out of bounds there for the Warriors drawing that foul.
Schomer knocks down the first free throw, make it a 3-point lead for Rice Lake. Shepler had the rebound. I think she was going to try for the putback, but it was just a little short. Rice Lake able to come away with the basketball. But over and back on the Warriors.
Yeah, a little too high for Shepler, but that's the right idea. You just got to get up and let's see if she can go up and get it.
So Shepler to throw it in. Hadley Sullivan gives it up to Olivia Newmuller. Thompson picks up the dribble back to Newmuller. Three-pointer. That is good.
Shot well. Good motion over there. A little two-man game on that far side. Little penetration kick back out to Newmuller. She was set and knocks it down.
Huskies tie it with the three. Warriors will swing it near side. Schomer. Now Doberreiner. Baltz. Off the Huskies player. Back in for North is Alyssa Manteful. Bree Barahona back in for Rice Lake. Shepley, a three-pointer, no good.
Good set play, though, using an elevator screen right down there up through the paint. She was wide open for it.
Manteful will launch. And
gets the roll.
She gets the roll. Huskies on a bit of a run, and Rice Lake will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
In the Chippewa Valley, collectors know where to go, and that's Slab Factory in Eau Claire. Pokemon cards, sports cards, buying, selling, or trading. It is the place where the hobby comes alive. Swing in today, discover something new, only at Slab Factory, located at 2527 Claremont Avenue. And thanks to our game day sponsor, Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Proud to support local student athletes. That's Oakwood Bank in Augusta and Eau Claire. Shepley in the kick out. Schomer back to Shepley. With the left hand, it won't go. But the kick out to Schomer. And Shepley couldn't corral that pass. So now North up 3, looking to extend that lead. Manteful on the drive. You're going to get a reach-in foul on Bree Barahona. Anna Schmidt in for Eau Claire North. Elise Johnson into the game for Rice Lake. Shepler inside.
Great look.
Somehow got the ball to Anna Schmidt. Now Shepley gets it knocked away by Shepler. Quickly back the other way, Manteful. It was knocked away from behind. Huskies will keep it. You know, compared to the last time we've seen the Huskies, I like the pace at which they're playing. Nice shot by Shepler.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think they've got to play fast against Rice Lake. You got to make them wear down a little bit, push their offense, make them run back and sprint to play defense.
Shepley, that one won't go. Another rebound for Baltz. Here's Schomer. Baltz for 3. That is off. Rice Lake having some issues from the perimeter. Thompson gets it to Manteful. Three-pointer on the way, Newmuller.
Well, we talked about it earlier. If the Huskies start knocking down that 3, they can really stretch out the lead, and they're doing that right now. They are a good three-point shooting team.
North on an 11-0 run. Shepley step through. She will go to the line.
Well, you can just start to see how Shepley's starting to press just a little bit here. She doesn't have her buddy inside. Without Schmidt inside, she feels that like she needs to score. And again, she's a great scorer, but she needs some help from the perimeter a little bit here. And you can see she's just pressing right now. Things aren't going for her.
Yeah, came in averaging just over 30 points per game. Now she's up to 5 in this ball game. Barahona back in for Rice Lake. Hadley Sullivan, one of the starters, back in for the North Huskies.
Give the Huskies credit, though, in that zone. They're making it difficult. They're saying, you know what, we're going to take away the paint, we're going to take away everything inside, and you're going to have to earn it from the arc or even deeper. And right now, Rice Lake has struggled from the perimeter.
Shepley has 6 of Rice Lake's 10 points. Shepler, they get it inside. Manteful, that's no good.
Good offensive set, though.
Doberreiner the rebound, she brings it up. Shepley, pull-up jumper, that's off. Neumuller trying to save it.
And does.
And did. Manteful on the push. Shepler.
And one.
For 3, plus the foul. (19-10) Huskies.
Well, that's the difference so far tonight. Rice Lake has yet to make a 3, and for the Huskies, that's their 4th, I do believe, of the night. And they're going to call it even after the shot and give possession to the Huskies out of bounds.
Hayden Stanley into the game for Rice Lake. Abby Doberreiner now with 2 fouls. She'll head to the bench. So, yeah, after the shot. So, possession, Huskies, they could come out of this quite well. 3-pointer plus possession of the ball. Shepler, another 3-pointer is good.
Great job. A little UCLA cut on the baseline there. Screen the screener. Action down below. She popped open, wide open, nails it again.
Sparks, this is a 19-6 run, and there we get the 3-pointer finally to drop for Rice Lake.
Yeah, for Rice Lake and Shepley. She needed that one.
Warriors have it within single digits. Oh, nice
Great move and one.
Adeline Shepler plus the foul.
Shepler's having a ball game here in the first half. She's up to 12 on a great move inside.
Adeline Shepler came in averaging 13.5 points per game. Gets the hometown roll on the free throw.
Yeah, she's got her 13 already.
Huskies by 12. Shepler cruising down court. Contact. Not sure she would have got the continuation there, but she will head to the free throw line.
No, I think you're right. I think they're going to call that before the shot. It's going to go underneath. You're right, so she would have not got the basket.
So the foul goes on Adeline Shepler. She's got 2. Stays in the game at the moment. Shepley up top. Doberreiner back to Shepley.
Tough move. Much better patience right there out of the Warriors, trying to find Shepley a little bit more comfortable where she's getting that pass. She's starting to find her rhythm now to bring him closer.
Here's a 3-pointer. That's no good. And then the foul committed by Neumuller. But go back to that Shepley bucket. She knew Shepler had picked up her second foul. So they went right at her, and Shepler kind of had to back off there. Couldn't really
good call. You're right. And that's good fundamental basketball. Right? That's good smarts. You know somebody's got 2. Why not just attack? because you know they've got to probably back off. They don't want to pick up a third here in the first half.
We have a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We're back with better halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
Whether you are buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. They have a pulse to the local real estate market, and they can help you with both existing homes and new builds, and they can assist you through each step of the process. That is the Jesperson Group at C21 Affiliated. Warriors looking to whittle away at this North Huskies lead from the free throw line. Dropping in a pair there was Barahona.
Little full court pickup here from the Warriors. Little 1-2-1-1 here.
Huskies get it in the front court. Newmuller,
They
but
get the turnover.
violation on the carrying the basketball.
Nice little adjustment there from Darla Olsen from Rice Lake. Use a timeout. Come over here and, hey, let's set this up. Let's set a press up here. We'll pick them up full court, see if we can get that turnover, and they did. Oh, nice look.
Interior passing by the Warriors. And on the finish, Bree Barahona.
Yeah, Brado, it's been there tonight. Their offense has looked really good against that zone. They just hadn't finished early. They're starting to finish now.
Shepler on the kick out to Hernandez. Shepler on the dribble, handoff to Manteful. They get it to Anna Schmidt. That three is no good. Shepler tracks down the rebound. Hernandez thought about the three.
Good motion set right here for the Huskies, though. Moving the basketball, and there's that good cut inside and draws the foul.
Anna Schmidt will head to the line. And again, Sparks, I go back to that game that we had earlier when North was playing Rice Lake, and everything looked rushed on the offensive side from North. But tonight they're playing with patience. They're making the extra pass, and so far so good.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see their offensive movement, running that motion with just a much better balanced floor. And again, they move the perimeter. They're going to get ball move side to side, make the defense work, and then they're just waiting for one little breakdown, and then they'll run that backdoor cut underneath right there, and then she's going to try to knock down some free throws, but 0 for 2 again for the Huskies.
Shapley kind of lost the handle going up.
Yeah, she was
Manteful the rebound.
trying to draw contact, and the officials didn't give it.
Huskies with Manteful on the drive. That was very close to going off the knee of Alyssa Manteful, but the official was right there.
Barahana got it knocked out of her hands, so she's when the ball went off.
So Huskies will keep it, leading by 6 with just under 5.5 to go first half. Newmuller will launch, and it's no good. But Manteful tracks down the long rebound. Shepler in the corner, Manteful. Manteful on the drive and the finish with the left hand.
But again, the floor spacing allows her to do that. Great job of running the offense for the Huskies again.
Baltz gives it up to Stanley. Nice shot from the baseline. Harper Schomer. That's a three-pointer and makes it a 5-point game.
Yeah, Schomer, she could knock down some threes. That would be huge for the Warriors.
Shepler to the hoop for 2 more.
Strong finish.
Shepley gets the roll.
Huskies wanted an offensive foul on that one. They thought they drew the charge.
Boy, Shepler versus Shepley. Here's Shepler
Yeah,
going to the hoop.
Yeah, whatever you can do, I can do. Right now, you got Shepley with 13, Shepler with 15.
So Adeline Shepler, who has already eclipsed her season scoring average of 13.5.
Yeah,
Now she's got 16.
And interesting, though, we talked about she has 2 fouls, correct?
That is correct.
So that'll be part of the strategy here with the Huskies. When do you pull her here in the first half? She's having a great first half, and she's scoring for you, but can you afford to pick up that 3rd foul here? Got to play safe with her.
Maybe you try to hide her in the zone, maybe put her up top and just kind of remind her, hey, don't reach. Well, like right there.
She kind of had to kind of give it up, right?
Just had to let the
had to be smart. Didn't want to pick up her 3rd.
Let the player go. 5-point game. And traveling called on Hadley Sullivan. Got up in the air, but wasn't able to give up the basketball.
Harper Schomer was actually the one that created that turnover. Great job of helping and then recovering, and she wanted to get it back to her player, and Harper took that away.
Shepley inside. Brielle Baltz will go to the line.
Nice job at again kicking it inside. Good slash right there by Baltz.
You know, one thing Rice Lake has done without Addison Schmidt in the lineup, they're still trying to get post touches.
You're exactly right. They're running their offense. They haven't changed anything. Now, obviously, who's getting the touches has changed. You know, they're not getting it to a 6'2 post. They're getting it to those 5'7 type kids inside, but they're doing a good job of moving without the basketball.
Rice Lake now, by my unofficial calculations, 4 or 5 from the line. And those free throws are all adding up. Part of the reason they've been able to cut this deficit down to 3.
Yeah, and the Huskies have left some on the free throw line, too.
Manteful fire it over to Newmuller, and they get it in the front court to Thompson. Mia Thompson on the drive. Knocked away by the Warriors. Here comes a 2-on-1.
Good dish.
Addie Shepley. My apologies.
Yeah, Shepley in the finish, but a great job of dishing it off to her.
And just like that, the Warriors have made it a 1-point game. They've been down most of this first half after North went on that run. Huskies led by as much as 12. So at the line, Livia Newmuller.
Boy, again, the Huskies leaving free points at that line.
Shepley can't finish, but right there for the putback, Bree Barahona.
Barahona, good job following. And just like that, the Warriors have taken the lead.
8-0 run, and now a steal. Brielle Baltz, layup good.
Timeout, Huskies.
With that, the Huskies want a timeout. Rice Lake has roared back to take a lead. We'll take a timeout. You're watching girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, and welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Visit Marshfield to see the largest holiday lights display in central Wisconsin, featuring more than 2 million lights at Wildwood Park. Open every night from 5 to 9 p.m. all the way through New Year's Eve. Admission is free with a suggested donation of non-perishable food or cash. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com. WIAA.com. Rice Lake trailed 22-10, 27-19, but now they lead at 34-31, and part of the problem is backcourt pressure.
Yeah, they were in trouble right there. Got bailed out because they actually knocked it away from the Huskies. Instead of reaching right there, Schomer probably just left her hands up because she would have gotten the 10-second call.
And you're putting the full court press on with 6'3" Addie Shepley, making life difficult for Adeline Shepler to get that in. But the Huskies able to get into the front court. Here's Hadley Sullivan up top. 2.5 to go, first half. Here's Shepler. Looking for that dribble handoff. Instead, Anna Schmidt in the corner.
Looking for that 5-second call. Almost got it.
Neumuller. Been a little quiet of late. Gets it to Manteful. Manteful will head to the free throw line.
Manteful's done a nice job. She's had a couple of drives now where she's been able to get into the paint and finish at the glass. She's got 5 points in that already.
Dobereiner back in for the Warriors. Huskies now 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Again, those are my very unofficial stats. And then a steal, Neumuller. Schmidt will swing it up top, Shepler.
Good job by the Huskies here. They tried to bust it out early. Now they're setting into that good motion offense.
From the perimeter, in and out for Shepler. That was halfway down.
Yeah, the way her first half is going, you just expect it to go in.
Shepley, mid-range jumper, gets the roll.
Good decision right there. Now, instead of going in and seeing all that traffic, pull it up from 10 and knock it down. She's up to 19 here in the first half.
Shepley with 19. Shepler for North has 17. 3-point lead for the Warriors. And again, taking the ball hard to the hoop has been an effective strategy for the Huskies. And you look at that group that's out there, they got 5 kids that can take the ball.
Yeah, exactly right. They kind of play that 5-out game where a lot of motion, spread the floor, keep it balanced, and then they look to attack on the dribble. And when the help comes, they've been kicking it and knocking down the threes here the first half.
Ellison Brown back in for Rice Lake.
Dobereiner for Rice Lake, that's her third. That'll be something to keep an eye on here in the second half. So she'll have to sit the rest of this one.
2 of 2 that trip for Neumuller. She's up to 8 points. Under a minute to go.
Oh, great pass.
And Shepley on the finish. You know,
from Brown.
Bolts was down there too going, hey, that pass is coming to me. And all of a sudden, 6'3",
going to pick that out of there.
Like, yep,
but what a great look from Brown, though, on top of that zone, just up and over everybody.
Manteful.
Ooh, she's had that tonight. That one doesn't go.
Bolts, another rebound.
Hadley Sullivan might have taken one in the eye there and coming down the other way. She's kind of struggling right now, so hopefully she's okay. Warriors are going to hold for one here, Brado.
Knocked away. Shepley retrieves in the backcourt. Shepley, mid-range jumper, no. Rebound, Shepler. She will launch and draw a rim. Well, an entertaining first half, and it's Rice Lake leading Eau Claire North by 3, 38-35. Adeline Shepley for the Rice Lake Warriors leading all scorers with 19 points. Adeline Shepler for the North Huskies has 17. Olivia Neumuller with 8. Sparks, boy, a really entertaining game. kind of a slow start. Teams were dealing with turnovers, and all of a sudden they both started heating up. North hit a bunch of threes, and then Rice Lake warmed up, and boy, this is shaping up to be a good one.
Yeah, first half of runs, right? You got the Huskies that got out there on a 10, 12-point lead because they were knocking down the three. They had good penetration offense, kick it out to the arc. Their feet were set and ready, and they got good looks, knocked down about 5 that half. And then Rice Lake was struggling just trying to make a basket. Then all of a sudden, they just kept that good offense going, that good zone attack, had some great looks inside, were able to finish. And then Shepley started heating up, and they've actually got her up on the board right now for 21 here in the first half. So, yeah, once she started heating up, and she was struggling early, but once she started heating up, the Warriors were able to come back and get that 3-point lead here.
North High dance team on the floor right now, providing halftime entertainment. Dave Sparger and I will take a break, and we'll be back in a bit to get you set for half number 2. Got a good one going here. It's Rice Lake leading Eau Claire North in girls basketball 38-35. You're watching Girls Hoops on Zaleski Sports.
Schedule a tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Cadott. This 18-hole course requires your full bag of gloves. It's challenging but fair and always well manicured. Hit the driving range and putting green to get warmed up. After golf, step into the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and a large selection of appetizers that will keep you coming back. Then stay and watch the games on the big screens. Whispering Pines is a great place to hold your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course on County X at Cadott, just a short drive east on 29 from Eau Claire.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
We're back with Better Halves. Jane is looking for a better health plan. Jane?
I need someone who'll make time for me. So, how would you two get to know me?
You want time? I'll keep you on hold all night long.
He sounds gross.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I won't treat you like a number. I've got award-winning service and coverage made just for you.
Now that's better. Next up, networks.
And welcome to Balanced Health by Dana. My name is Dana Besson, nurse practitioner for over 18 years, and I am here to help you achieve optimal health. Do you struggle with anxiety, unexplained weight gain, brain fog, joint aches or pains? I specialize in bioidentical hormone replacement therapy to help restore balance and achieve your overall well-being. Call or text me today. I offer free consultations. I offer in-person visits as well as virtual visits from wherever you are. Take the first step to feeling your best and call me today.
Keep your home and valuables safe with SOS Security in Eau Claire. Protect against intruders, fires, water, and more for every room, every door, and every window. Place your trust in SOS Security. Getting set to start the second half here from the Doghouse, Eau Claire North High School. It's Rice Lake with a nice rally through the latter stages of that first half to go up by 3 over Eau Claire North, 38-35. Bob Radovich Dave Sparger with you from the Doghouse in Sparks. It's a game of runs, as they always say, and North had its run early and got up by as many as 12 points. Rice Lake came back. North went back up by 9, and all of a sudden Rice made that big run, and now they're up 3 heading into the second half. How did Rice Lake get things turned around?
Well, I thought you brought up a great point. I think it was off the air. You had mentioned, we talked a lot about how the Shepley and Schmidt two-headed monster for Rice Lake. It has always been those two that do all the scoring. Inside, outside, just a great tandem. Well, guess what? Schmidt's not playing tonight. So I think the other girls really didn't know where their role was. Where do I fit? I'm not used to having to do this much inside, and with Schmidt always being in there. Well, I think they figured it out. Right? They got about 5-10 minutes into this game, and they're like, you know what? I can do that. I can take that role that Schmidt used to play. I can get down in the post. I can look for those passes, and they really started to click. And I think that made the difference is when those other role players realized, you know what? I'm not a role player. I've got to be the player inside, and they've done a much better job.
So it'll be the Warriors with the basketball to start the second half. This is Brielle Baltz. Clears to Harper Schomer.
Huskies continue to go in that 2-3 zone.
Shepley, the kick out. Schomer for 3. That's how the second half starts.
Yeah, Schomer knocked one down in the first half. She's up to 7. And again, that will be huge if they can shoot over the top of that zone.
And right back come the Huskies.
Yeah, Newmuller with a nice bank shot for 2.
Mid-range jumper, Doberreiner.
Rice Lake staying with that full court press here.
Kick on Shepley, but boy, she makes life difficult.
She's all arms and legs at 6'3".
Goodness.
That is tough to work around.
Shepler.
Oh, Rice Lake had the steal but missed it.
Schomer couldn't quite corral that one off her hands.
Yeah, Schomer played that perfect too.
And part of the problem, because it's out of bounds, now you can't, you're staying put as the inbounder.
Yeah, here comes that trap. Up over the top, good catch.
Good job by Newmuller to track that down. The dish inside and the finish, Alyssa Manteful.
Manteful, good patience there, letting Shepley fly by.
Shepler up top. They're going to get Olivia Newmuller on the reach.
And that is her third.
Yeah, a couple players, one for each side. Doberreiner has got 3. Now Newmuller with 3.
Shepley in traffic is going to lose that one, but then get the tie up.
A held ball, a possession arrow point in the way of the Huskies. Newmuller into the front court. Finds Manteful in the corner.
Talked about the Huskies with good floor balance and spacing in that first half. Well, they're going to get a little travel here before she passed it. But again, their first half offense was very good. Good floor spacing, good motion, and had some nice looks on the backdoor cuts. Need to continue that the second half.
Warriors ball with the 4-point lead. This time they do the high-low with Shepley on the low block, off her hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a set design play right there. You can see Coach right there. Coach Olson was like, oh, we had that one. She had that high-low game, but again, the pass was instead of throwing it up nice and high, she kind of got a little hard with it.
Huskies just get it across. Manteful can't get that pass past Shepley. Oh, look at the crossover and the finish. Adeline Shepley, 2 more.
Put Anna Schmidt in a little spin right there.
Of everything that Shepley does well, and right back the other way, it's Newmuller.
Yeah, good finish for Newmuller.
Shepley's ball handling, I think, is the most impressive part of her game.
Oh, there it is again. Nice. High-low, and she gets the roll.
2 more for Addie Shepley, who's up to 25 points.
Well, you can tell what they talked about at halftime. Oh, a great job by the Huskies breaking down the press.
Deb Peterson will take a timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Schedule a tee time today at Whispering Pines Golf Course in Cadoc. This 18-hole course requires your full bag of gloves. It's challenging but fair and always well manicured. Hit the driving range and putting green to get warmed up. After golf, step into the clubhouse for homemade pizza, wings, burgers, and a large selection of appetizers that will keep you coming back. Then stay and watch the games on the big screens. Whispering Pines is a great place to hold your next golf or non-golf event. Whispering Pines Golf Course on County X at Cadoc, just a short drive east on 29 from Eau Claire.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
HS Fence specializes in chain link, vinyl, wood, and ornamental fencing. They have been providing commercial and residential fencing to the people of Wisconsin for the past 18 years. Contact them today in Fall Creek or at hsfencewi.com. Both teams finding the bucket here in the second half. 9 points for Rice Lake, 8 for Eau Claire North.
Yeah, Warriors, a nice little wrinkle at half. They're running this high-low game, putting Shepley down low, run a high post up, and dump it to her. That's 3 in a row, 6 quick points for her, whereas the Huskies continue to break this press and attack. Well, that time, good job of the Warriors getting back on that weak side. But Huskies, again, are breaking it and getting looks inside at the hoop.
Good hustle by Hayden Stanley to knock that one out of bounds, preventing a layup. Shepler. Up top, Sullivan. Here's Newmuller.
She's going to draw a little extra contact right there.
Brielle Baltz picks up the foul. That's the second foul on Baltz. Newmuller on the drive. Tough shot.
Tough, absolutely. Good finish.
Shepley dribbling through traffic. It was blocked by Manteful.
But she gets it back.
Taken
Gonna
away
go a little
by
reverse.
Shepley in the left-handed finish.
How about that? Don't get disgruntled because you get a block. Stay in there and finish. She got it back.
And another press break. And another bucket for Manteful.
Yeah, right now the Huskies are just breaking them down on that break. They're getting 2-on-1 looks. The weak side of that full court press is not sinking. They're staying out on the perimeter, and you're just leaving that paint wide open. Huskies taking advantage.
And they're going to get Schomer for shuffling the feet. Security Financial Bank, SFB, whether you are starting a business, buying your first home, or saving for college, SFB has the bankers who believe in you. Learn more today at sfbank.com. Member FDIC. Warriors down by 4. Looking to cut into that lead even more. Here's Sullivan for 3, no good. Baltz pulls down another rebound. They find Shepley.
Oh, couldn't finish, but great pass.
Baltz.
Tough lefty.
The left hand, my
How
goodness.
about that from the freshman?
Baltz. Well, we get a few freshmen, a couple for each team that are
They're stepping
really
up big tonight,
well,
yes.
Yeah. 6-point lead for the Warriors.
Stanley just took the ball away and draws the foul.
Who's a sophomore. It's like she's the elder, the elder statesman.
Oh, one of the older ones then, yeah.
Right,
okay.
yeah. Got all kinds of experience. Huskies will bring in Newmuller and Mia Thompson. 6-point lead for the Warriors. And it's knocked away by Hernandez. Some nice defense. Newmuller for 3. It's no good.
That was deep. Problem is that creates this rebound and a bust out.
Shepley.
Oh. Couldn't finish.
Draws the contact. She'll head to the line. She just glides up court.
She does. That's a good call. Just so smooth. Yeah. You can see her trying to pick her lane, too, right? Do I want to go left hand, right hand? Which way is the defender moving? She'll cross them over and then try to finish. And unable to get the three-point play here, but she'll draw 2 free throws. And she is good from the line.
I get the feeling, Sparks, that she's going to like the larger college floor.
Yeah, good point, yeah.
More space.
Make it a longer floor, more space, and she won't have to handle the ball so much. She's going to be an off-type guard. She's not going to be a point guard, and she'll feel like this is great. I can roam around here, not have to worry so much about handling it.
Nice drive by Neumuller. She's fouled on the drive. Balls will pick up another foul.
And by the way, Shepley is up to her season average. She's already at 31 here with 13 to play. Well, you just knew if she got hot. She just started out so cold. When she got her touch going, she'd be all right. And this is what made the difference so far.
And one of the things when you watch her play, it all comes in the flow of the game. I wouldn't call her a volume shooter.
Oh, no, they're good shots. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even the shot she was missing early in the game, we said that was a good look. It was wide open threes. They just weren't falling. You're right. She's not forced. She's taking them within the realm of the game and shots that she can take.
Warriors by 8. They find Shepley again, dribbles through traffic and scores.
Dribbles through traffic. She got through that triple team that time. Got a little lucky getting that ball on the floor, but she got through it.
Now it's a 10-point lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, don't blink. They just went up 10.
Huskies looking for a bucket. And it's Shepler on the drive.
Well, you
Madeline
said
Shepler.
In need of a bucket, who do you go to, right? Shepler has just been a dynamite tonight.
And I tell you that whole, 5-out offense and the drive and the kick, and you got players like Shepler, Neumuller that are very capable, and you throw Manteful in there too. Yep. They can go all the way to the hoop. If that's what's opened up, take it to the hoop.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of that out of Shepler against Altoona that first game of the year, but boy, she has certainly found her rhythm in this offense and is taking charge. She's up to 20 now.
3-point play. And the Huskies are within 7. Loop down low to Baltz, in and out of her hands. Held ball. Are they going to call? Or are they going to get the foul?
Oh, they're going to get that foul on Baltz. I think that might be a 3 or 4th even. It is her 4th. They're going to sub for her quick here.
So Abby Doberreiner, one of the starters, back in for Rice Lake.
Yeah, that's one of the good things. These Doberreiner coming off the bench and subbing for her. That's a good, even substitution. There won't be a drop at all for Rice Lake.
Taking it strong to the hoop. Sullivan, it won't go. Scramble for the loose ball. Ellison Brown pulls it out of there for Rice Lake. Sullivan, Shepley, triple team. Huskies wanted to travel. Ellison Brown for 3. No. Shepler.
Now Huskies on that push again. They've had some success.
Manteful finds the cutting Thompson. Layup, no.
Couldn't get it to go.
Shepley the rebound.
And she's got numbers.
Break.
Yes.
Oh, the nice dish.
Oh.
Doberreiner the finish.
She just pulled away from the defense, created that 2-on-1, almost a 3-on-1 break, and a great little drop off to her teammate for 2.
Full timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Your business security not so secure? It's time to send an SOS to SOS Security in Eau Claire. With SOS's total business control system, you can lock doors, turn off lights, control thermostats, and more, all from the convenience of your smartphone. Contact us today and we'll design and install a custom business automation system for you. We'll even give you $100 off a new or upgraded system. From concept to completion, your business is secure with SOS Security.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile. Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Rice Lake leading by 9 over Eau Claire North, 59-50. It was a 38-35 lead for the Warriors over the Huskies at the break. Plenty of time left in this one, just under 11 and a half minutes. Mantifull on the drive, count it, plus the foul.
She's been so good going to her left tonight, and then she did a little dip underneath the arm, drew the foul. She has been tough going to the left-hand side and finishing.
So Alyssa Mantifull is up to 15 points, make it 16.
Yeah, how about that?
She has more than doubled her scoring average on the season. Shepley the kick out. Good rotation. Stanley's three is no good. Thompson tracks it down for the Huskies.
Yeah, the Huskies will live with that in their zone. If somebody else is shooting the three, if it's not Shepley, they're going to let her shoot it.
North within 6. Thompson trying to get to the hoop. She shuffled the feet.
Got kind of tangled up there with the feet of the defender.
Hayden Stanley will bring it up. Finds Brown. Schomer. They wanted to do the high-low, but Doberreiner at that pass deflected. Thompson to the hoop. It's no good. They reset. Oh, nice steal by Stanley. And on the push, Shepley for 2 more. So good in transition. 8-point game, 10 minutes to go.
Hustle points right there for the Warriors.
Huskies have done a good job tonight, just keeping the deficit manageable. A crucial stretch coming up here for North. Here's Mantifull, and they're going to get Hayden Stanley on the reach.
Yeah, that was pretty obvious right there. They're trying to reach for the ball, had to go through the body. You know, Rice Lake, all they've got to do really is to stop that dribble penetration in one-on-one. If they can do it one-on-one and not get the help, they're going to make it tough for the Huskies to really move that basketball. But as soon as they need the help, that's when they can create that kick and dish.
Hadley Sullivan into the game for the Huskies. Shepler, Mantifull. 3-pointer no good. Rebound, Shepley. She fires it ahead. Who touched it last? They say the Huskies.
Yeah, almost too tough of a pass right there, too long. You'd rather just see Shepley keep that rock and do something herself.
Looking for that lob. Instead, from the perimeter, high-arching 3-pointer, no good, Doberreiner. Hernandez finds Sullivan. Inside Mantifull, blocked. Doberreiner with the block. Open look, Harper Schomer. It won't go.
Oh, but the bottom. We'll get a jump ball out of this one.
Held ball, possession arrow point in the Warriors' way.
Brado, how did that one not go down?
I don't know. Jeez. I've seen a couple on that
yeah,
basket.
You're right.
They've
You're right.
Rolled around.
Halfway down, rattling, kicking down, and spits it out.
Olivia Neumuller back in for the Huskies. Feed inside, knocked away by Adeline Shepler.
Yeah, we used to always preach, make the easy pass. That one was really tough. Tough angle. The defense was already probably halfway around, so just make the easy pass. Keep possession.
Here's Shepley.
Nice move. Step
right
through.
to the bucket.
Yeah, a little Euro step to split that. Nice point.
That footwork is exceptional. Neumuller, high off the glass, no good. Shepley's got the basketball, and the Warriors have a 10-point lead. Drive and kick. Doberreiner gets fouled.
Nice little two-man game on that side. A little kick out again, Doberreiner. Good look. Schumer and Doberreiner, a little two-man game on that side. Got the nice penetration and draws a foul.
Mia Thompson picks up the foul, and that is her third. 15 foul this half on the Huskies. Anna Schmidt is in for North. Hayden Stanley back in for the Warriors. Lead is 11 for Rice Lake. And they continue their solid free throw shooting. Huskies need a run. They played very well tonight. And then a steal. Schomer off the glass and good.
Again, the role players for Rice Lake are stepping up this second half. Great job by the
with
juniors
9
and
points
sophomores.
now. Yeah.
Again, Rice Lake only has the one senior. Shepley's it. She's the only senior on the roster. So some young kids, juniors and sophomores, and we've even seen the freshmen tonight get in. And they've just done a better job here late, really stepping into those roles.
Chloe Rood is in for Eau Claire North, 5'8" senior. Neumuller, the freshman, at the line. You know, you look at the scoring for the Huskies, you got Neumuller, Manteful, Shepler all in double figures, and yet they're down 13.
Yeah, those are the only three, though, that are really doing the scoring. And they have struggled a little bit from the free throw line tonight as a team.
Shapley all the way to the hoop for two more.
Little hesitation blow by. So smooth again.
39 points. Shapley, that three-pointer by Schmidt, no good. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Huskies.
Yeah, that one might have been just a little quick for trigger. That was a one pass and shoot. Maybe run your offense a little bit and get that back. Get yourself a little more set.
All right, you're down 15 now for the Huskies. At some point, do you have to start taking chances defensively?
Well,
not much defense for that.
I was going to say, my answer is, how do you stop 6'3" inside? What a great adjustment by the Warriors. Their coaching staff said, you know what? We don't need you on the perimeter right now. We need you inside. And all they've done now this whole second half is said, all right, get down in the block. We're going to find you in there. And she has finished inside, different than she did the first half. Just a great job of coaching and making that adjustment.
Neumuller to Rood, but that won't go. Quickly into the front court. Schomer.
Good decision kicking that out.
They feed inside. Shepley. That one won't go. Put back, yes.
Great job of finding your teammate by Hayden Stanley. Keep dribbling with her eyes up and seeing that cut.
Shepley up to 43 points. Deb Peterson wants a timeout. We'll step aside as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, it's Brian Butch, former college and professional basketball player. Abbey Bank is helping provide local families in need with a meal this holiday season, and you can double your impact. Abbey Bank will match all monetary donations for a total of $2,000 made through the Wausau and Weston Abbey Bank locations by Friday, December 12th. All donations will go to Peyton's Promise in Marathon County. For more information, visit abbeybank.com. Happy holidays from all of us. This ad is sponsored by Abbey Bank, member FDIC.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
We are back at the Doghouse, Eau Claire North High School. Huskies trailed the Rice Lake Warriors by 3 at the break. But Adeline Shepley has continued her torrid scoring. She's up to 43 points. She had 21 at the half. North has cooled off. And now it's definitely danger zone time for the Huskies. Down by 19.
And I think the biggest thing, right, is North has cooled off right there. They're an example. They were knocking down the threes in the first half. I think they had about 6 of them. They have yet to make a 3 here in the second half. And again, it's just different defense by Rice Lake. They're getting out there. They're closing out. They're not letting them have those easy looks from outside the 3 anymore. And so it's just better defense from Rice Lake. And like you said, they've just simply cooled off from outside the arc.
Rice Lake can afford to be patient. Still have Shepley posting up. She's double teamed down there. Now there's the high-low, but off the hands of Shepley.
Yeah, right idea though. High-low, just a little touch. You got just a little far right there. It's almost like you're shooting the basketball to your teammate. Just get it up nice and high, let 6'3" go up and get it.
And coaches always say it's that straight line pass from the high post to the low post is the toughest one to complete.
You're exactly right.
If you can get that angle, your percentages go up.
Yeah, the straight line pass, most difficult. You're right. And that's where that touch has to come in. Like I said, you're almost shooting it up over the defense, trying to drop it on your teammate's head.
Mantiful on the drive. Gets the shot to drop.
Patented move tonight right there for her. Up to 18.
You know, barring a big comeback, North's going to take the L in this one, but I think that, and right on the other side, Harper Schomer drilling the 3. Harper Schomer into double figures now.
Yeah, Schomer up to 12. I think she's had a couple of threes tonight. That's exactly what Rice Lake needed. Just a little help from some of those other players, and they've gotten it. I've been just so impressed by the others from Rice Lake, right? The other players that have stepped up tonight. I mean, we were expecting, obviously, Shepley to have a big game. We always love watching Schmidt play the game, and it's always like the others, and all those others have played so well tonight.
Barahona shot contested. Oh, the Huskies on a run out. They can't corral that pass. McKenna Schreiner will check in for North. Schreiner wears number 13, 5'4" junior guard. Shepley on the kick out. Gets it back. A little short that time. Another rebound for Mantiful. She's been so good going to the hoop. Why not go again? That one wouldn't drop. Shepley
in transition. She's going to get
She will go to the line.
Yeah, she's going to get 2. Huskies were hoping for a charge out of that, but not quite set. Got to stop her in transition. Anytime she's going to get out and go, you've always got to send 2 players at her to make her give it up.
She's one of those players, Sparks, that you can watch on tape and say, okay, yeah, we got to get back. But when you see in person how quickly she gets up and down the court.
Just those long strides and the way she handles the basketball, she's by you.
Good offensive rebound that time for Doberreiner. Shepley's got 2 more.
Up and over everybody right there. Good drive.
She's now got 46 points. Mantiful, that one's a little short.
Right now, if I'm the Warriors, I'm telling them, hey, we want to burn 30 seconds unless Shepley can lay it in. Oh, she missed that one.
Knocked out of bounds.
But right now, running against that zone attack, you're up 23. Hey, move the basketball on the perimeter. Just run your offense, but take 30 seconds off the clock. Let's wind this game down.
We're under 4 minutes. Warriors, again, they were up 3 at the break. They've just steadily pulled away now. Another post up.
Great offensive set. Running that baseline out of bounds, just run to perfection.
Bree Barahona with the bucket. Newmuller contested inside. Huskies will keep it. Warriors will bring in Ellison Brown and Elise Johnson. But you said it, Sparks. This has been a team effort for Rice Lake. I mean, really easy to look at the score and go, yep, 46 for Shepley. Oh, well. But other players have really stepped up. Here's an open look for Anna Schmidt.
And the Huskies got the timeout before the ball got inbound. They're going to give it to them.
So we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Back at the doghouse, Adeline Shepley's night, we think, may be over. She's on the bench now with Bree Barahona and Harper Schomer. A couple of the other starters. Rice Lake leading this one 81-59. Really impressive second half. And we'll go back to that first half, Sparks, when North led by as many as 12.
Yeah, they were doing it, and it was a matter of that Rice Lake just was not making baskets. You know, they were having a good offense and good looks. They just were not putting it in the hole. Well, that changed in a hurry, and then Rice Lake was really putting their offense on the screws on North.
Here's Baltz. Bucket for Baltz.
Real nice dribble and pull-up. I love it when they can hit that lane and hit that pull-up jumper. You avoid the traffic, get it up.
Baltz is up to 8 points.
Not bad for the freshman tonight. She's had a good one.
And we're under 3 minutes to go. There's Newmuller, the freshman. That rims out. That pass picked off. Manteful going in on Baltz. They're going to get Baltz on the foul.
And that might be it. Maybe her fifth.
So Baltz fouls out with 8 points. Haley Kalina, sophomore guard, is in for Rice Lake.
Yeah, it's her first time in tonight. She came up off that JV squad. So she's excited to get a little chance here on the varsity floor.
One or two for that trip by the Huskies. Manteful up to 19 points now after that free throw. Rice Lake still running that high-low. Good look that time for Dobereiner. Shepler fouled on the drive.
So she'll go to the line to shoot the bonus. Better job by Rice Lake with Shepler. She had 17, was it, at the half? Yeah, she had 17 at the half, sitting on 20 right now. So a better job of the Warriors knowing where she was in the second half and not getting so much points from her here in the second.
To a 2, Adeline Shepler. Good ball game. I think when Deb Peterson goes back and looks at the video of this one and goes through the stats, I think she's going to find a lot of positives. And one thing she was telling me before the game she says we're playing hard.
Yeah.
I have no criticism about how hard we're playing, how competitive we are. The attitudes are good. And the good thing there for the Huskies, again, they graduated so much talent. And they had a real difficult team.
Shepley back in.
Yeah, Shepley back in for Rice Lake. From the perimeter, that's no good by Dobereiner.
Yeah, the closeout got her, though, so she'll go to the line
But
to shoot
this was
three.
going to be a year. This was going to be a year where North was going to really have to replenish the cupboard, if you will.
Yeah.
And find, get players to take that next step. Players like Shepler, players like Manteful, who certainly saw the court, but taking on bigger roles and then, injecting those freshmen and those sophomores into the game and getting them some court time and getting them to be productive players. And you can see that it's starting to come together.
Yeah, they're in the 60s, right, with points and stuff like that. So it's a good outing offensively. The struggle has been, how do you stop this Rice Lake offense when you got, Shepley lighting it up from inside, outside, and everywhere in between. And, Rice Lake's put up 85 against you in that zone. And so, again, the offenses look good. They've had 3 players do a great job of scoring tonight. They just need to figure out a little bit better their defensive strategies of things.
Yeah, and you wonder how much of fatigue is a little bit of a factor, too. They're trying to do the same things. They just don't look quite as crisp. Shepler, a three-pointer, won't get the roll.
Well, and that's fatigue. You talk about that. When you try to knock down threes in the last 10 minutes of the game, it's different than the first 10 minutes. And that's when they were knocking them all down early.
Steal by Manteful, but it winds up in the hands of Shepler, and she hits the ground hard.
Great job by the Huskies, though. The girls checking on her, making sure she's all right. Great sportsmanship right there. They all ran over to her. Nothing malicious about that foul, just trying to play the ball. And a great job of them just going to help her up.
Chloe Rude in for the Huskies along with Mia Thompson. So everybody in uniform for North has played. Again, they've got a couple kids dinged up with injuries. Some illness as well. Shepley comes out, gets a nice ovation.
And that
she will exit with 47 points.
Yep.
Yeah, all in a night's work.
And a great night it was.
Well, and you touched on it earlier, Sparks. She's an all-around athlete. She's an excellent volleyball player for the Warriors. Also a track standout. Her sister was the same way, older sister. Here's Kalina on the steal. Haley Kalina up and good.
Warriors bench is loving that. The young lady getting 2 points tonight.
Rice Lake has 88 points, Sparks.
Well, that's what we're saying. How do you this team just put up the points tonight. Huskies did not have an answer.
They came in averaging 64.3. They've scored 50 points in the second half.
Yeah, that's not too shabby, is it?
I wonder if that's a program record. Double dribble called on the Warriors there.
Yeah, I wonder if Coach has any of those stats, huh? When have you ever put up 50 and a half? And again, 3-point game at half.
Yeah.
And now it's 26.
Yep.
Just a great second half from the Rice Lake Warriors. Again, go back to the coaching staff, making some adjustments at halftime, coming out and the kids executing it.
Well, they're ranked number 2 in the state in Division II for a reason. Another layup. Kalina up and good. They're up to 90.
She's wondering what's so tough about this varsity stuff.
Yeah,
she's got a couple
I'm
of
getting
steals,
wide
buckets.
open layups.
Yeah.
Open look, Chloe Rude. That three-pointer is good. 90-65. Final seconds ticking away in this one. And this is going to be an impressive win for the Rice Lake Warriors. 90-65. Rice Lake now 3-1 overall and 1-0 in the Big Rivers Conference with this win. Eau Claire North drops to 2-4, 0-2 in the Big Rivers. Sparks, we talked about it. A couple adjustments made by the Warriors, and they got things certainly turned in their favor in this second half.
Yeah, they started off the game just shooting poorly, right? They had good looks, they run their offense to outstanding against that zone. Their zone attack was excellent. They just weren't getting their shots to fall. And then all of a sudden, you talked about it, Huskies got up 10-12, and all of a sudden, Rice Lake figured it out. Hey, we don't have Schmidt inside. What are we going to do? And those other kids that play that type of role figured it out, and they did a great job inside, helping out Shepley, and all of a sudden you could see that momentum turn. They figured out what they wanted to do offensively. They had the great movement. They were finishing at the rim. They didn't have to take three-pointers anymore. They were getting it inside. And, boy, all of a sudden that second half, hey, let's put Shepley inside on the block. Let's make her work inside. We'll find her with the high-low game. And, oh, boy, did that ever work. She was just filling it up the second half on a great look for the high-low game and, of course, transition. Anytime Shepley's getting the basketball in open court, 6'3", long strides, handles the basketball, you couldn't stop her. She was laying them in. Just, again, a great job in transition.
They put up 90 points with their second leading scorer not playing tonight.
Exactly.
That's
again,
impressive.
Yeah, it goes back to what the other kids did, right? Shepley, again, phenomenal. What did we say, 48, 47?
47.
47, yeah, 47 points. Again, you can't overlook that. That's just tremendous single effort. But, again, what about the others? I mean, they all put up the same. They put up 43 between those kids that on a normal night don't have to do that. Just a great job of those other kids filling that role and really pushing them across the finish line tonight.
Coming up next, the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. That's coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, welcome back to the Doghouse here at Eau Claire North tonight with the win tonight, 96 Eau Claire North. Joining me at the locker room at half was a matter of adjustment, executing the game plan.
Yeah, we talked about how we needed to pick up really offensively, really on the
make up for her. Tough to make up for her because rebounding and scoring. Everybody else seems like
Yeah, for sure. We've had people step up. We've had people step up and make some big impacts, which makes some big impacts. We definitely missed it, but excited for her to be back. But everybody's been doing a great job. Everybody's been doing a great job.
For you, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for you? Is that you're looking for? Are you looking, help out on defense, rebounding, you're kind of all rebounding?
I think definitely all around. She does a lot for our team. So, some of the underclass.
Commenting on during the game is that beginning of the game you're playing on the perimeter, then you went down to the low block. Who made that adjustment?
I kind of recognized it in the game, and Coach Olsen talked about it too at halftime. Because at the beginning we had a lot of high-low looks, we just weren't getting it there. So at halftime we talked about it, and then we executed in the second half.
What do you guys have to do? What do you have to focus on going forward?
I think we just definitely need to work harder at practice as our team is healing up, so we can come out strong next Friday.
First Big Brewers win. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, it feels good.
All right. What also has to feel good is being in the Zaleski Sports Highlight House. So I'm going to hand you the microphone. As soon as our guy Dominic gives you the thumbs up, you guys can take it away.
Okay. I'm Addie Shepley.
I'm Harper Schomer,
and we're in the house. Good job.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
good luck
thank
to you
you.
guys down the road, and
Thank
hope
you.
to see you again at a gym sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you guys. Take care. All right, so that's going to do it for our webcast tonight. We will be back here at the Doghouse on Tuesday. Boys basketball, the North Huskies hosting the Marshfield Tigers. For my color commentator, Dave Sparger, for Dominic Millay, our producer, videographer, I'm Bob Radovich, saying good night from the Doghouse at Eau Claire North High School.